Hello, Jim Jug 23 here, and for 31 movies for 31 days of Halloween, the wheel landed on Saw. Saw is a pretty good and pretty scary kind of movie. It follows this crime kind of like genre where there's a lot of like detectives and cops and stuff, and that part of the movie is kind of but I find any scene that's in the bathroom to be very compelling and really interesting, and I think it's a really good display of these two people descending into madness throughout the movie.
Keep going.
I think there's a lot of really interesting things where, like when he tries to trick the Saw with Jigsaw with the cigarette thing, but the twist at the end being that Jigsaw was in the room the whole time with them, made it so anything they tried to do was already pre-calculated. Any possible thing, them getting tased like that, all that stuff, where it's just like no matter what they try and do, they can't escape, and they pretty much have to do what they are told to get out. I like the idea that it's about how much do these people who seem to not value their lives value them enough to do these things that are horrible to other people. And honestly, just a really interesting movie. I'd say my favorite character would probably be I'll go with the doctor. I find him to be this kind of the most interesting part of the movie, because he has to decide whether or not to kill this guy who in fact was doing things that were bad to him beforehand to save his wife and kid. And then you have the scene where he cuts his foot off, which has been built up throughout the whole movie, is genuinely terrifying. I would rate it a 7 out of 10. I found myself near the end of the movie when there's a lot of like moments where they're flashing to the cop stuff that I was just like, come on, can we just get this over with already? But I found it to be mostly a pretty good movie. Yeah. For Inktober, the word was uncharted, and I didn't have time to think of something, so this is just the poster to the movie Uncharted. Please.
Hello, Jordan. I want to play a game.
I did everything you asked.
I still have one more thing.
One more thing? What is it?
To escape, you must watch every movie directed by Michael Bay.
No!